hang up and try again.
Alright, so you're going to bring your Chromebook home, and we'd like to let you know what type of Chromebooks you have and what they can do. This is the first model of Chromebook the school district purchased, the RGS. This is what it looks like on the inside. To power it on, you'll push this power button up here. It may also just power on when you open it up. It's very limited in what it can do. It only opens this far, so you don't want to open it any further than that, or you will break the screen. It's completely white. This is this Chromebook. It uses a very tiny, very small, tiny charger, and it will plug in here. And what you want to see when you plug it in to make sure that it's charging is you want to see a little yellow light. If you don't see that little yellow light, this Chromebook is not charging. Once that light turns green, that Chromebook will be fully charged. Next model we have looks like this. It uses the same charger. The difference is that this one can open all the way. Do not go more than 180 degrees. Powers on the same way with the power button right here. Again, you use the same charger. Plug it in. You get the light. Means it's charging. Once it's green, it's charged all the way. We have another black Lenovo model that looks like this. It also has the power button here. It's a little thicker, a little heftier. This one is in disrepair, but the difference between this is the charger and this charger. While this one is in disrepair, has the same principles behind it, but this charger is thicker. Do not try to put a thick charger into a small one, and do not try to put the small charger into the thick one. Make sure your charger is snug. I recommend that when you take these home, that you have your students charge them fully and then unplug them during use. Do not allow your students to have them charged while using unless they're sitting with them at a table. The last, we have two different Lenovo units that look like this. They're very similar. They do not have a power button up here. They instead have a lock button up in the corner. Their power button is found off to the side, and you'll push the button here, and the volume buttons are also off to the sides here. The first unit you can only open 180. So if it gets to 180 and stops, then you need to stop. If your student's unit continues freely after 180, then it is a touchscreen model and you'll be able to write on it. And I'll tell you more about that in a minute. These units charge with a USB-C charger. The charger looks like this. USB-C, just like you would use for some cell phones. When you plug it in, you should see most of these have only one port, and you should see a light come on. just like on the others. Orange means it's charging, and green means it's fully charged. That USB-C port also allows you to connect other peripherals to it. Please refer to the user agreement that you signed at the beginning of the year that will be attached to this video and also to on the student website, so you can tell what peripheral devices you are allowed to connect to your Chromebooks. Again, if you have a touchscreen model, then your student can use his or her finger to touch and act like as a mouse. They can also use a stylus. If you're going to use a stylus, please use a rubber-tipped stylus that can be found on some ballpoint pens, but make sure that the pen itself is not out, excuse me. Make sure the pen is clicked in before you do that. This capacitive stylus allows you to touch on the screen and draw. Or you can use a specially designed stylus that allows you to write on the screen. If you have any questions, you can contact me at the school. My email is betleyst@hcosd.org. Thank you.